In 1975, Paik began an artist in residency at the TV lab at WNET-TV/Channel 13 New York Public Television. The Rockefeller Foundation, under director Howard Klein, donated $150,000 to the establishment of TV Lab, as Howard Klein says.
The whole idea about the TV lab was an environment conducive to creativity. Literally one where an artist could put their hands on the camera. Without the union saying you're not qualified.
Akin to WGBH in Boston, TV Lab provided artists with advanced video making equipment, such as the Paik/Abe synthesizer Paik made in 1969 with Shunya Abe, as well as the latest portable camera equipment.
Shuya Abe, a Japanese electronics engineer, designed and built one of the first video synthesizers. Using inexpensive black and white cameras, they devised a special color encoder that, in effect, allows artists to paint electronic pictures.
Kit Fitzgerald, in a documentary about TV Lab, states TV Lab was great opportunities for creative people to make work and to distribute it.
Suite 212 is the personal New York sketchbook of pioneer video artist Namjoon Paik. Each work is an electronic collage of his impressions of some aspect of the city, observed with a vision that is international, individual, and generally indescribable.
Suite 212 was first broadcast in 1975, sponsored by Howard Wise's EAI, Electronic Arts Intermix. We focus on the selling of New York, opened by Russell Connor, who plays the familiar archetype of the network television announcer, tediously but formally giving information about New York, how wealthy investors have put their money in the media industry, New York as being the center of media and information, and other seemingly random facts, as Charlotte Moorman is beside Connor performing TV bra for living sculpture with Connor's present talking image and the small monitors that cover Moorman's breast.
60s, when a million middle-class citizens were fleeing the city to the suburbs or elsewhere, hard-boiled businessmen and real estate brokers were risking their capital in the city's biggest building spree.
They added 90 million square feet of office space. By 2000, the equivalent of 60 World Trade Centers will be built here, mostly in the Midwest Side and downtown. New York's amalgam of specialized international services, combined with increased U.S. investment abroad, are bringing in a remarkable new phenomenon, a great increase in the number of foreign firms locating in New York, and the emergence of the multinational U.S. corporation.
In an interview conducted by John G. Hanhart for the Smithsonian American Art Museum, Connor says, "One of the funniest times was when we were doing the script for Suite 212. We were both contributing things about New York that we knew, making it up each time. And I have the script to have to keep in my lap because I was talking to the camera like a professional newsman. It was so funny, and that was done for $4.98, I'm sure, for $4.98. William Kazin, on Live on Tape, The Immediacy of the Medium, states, "The illusion of immediacy, feeling that what one is viewing on the TV screen is actual reality taking place at the exact moment you are viewing it." Paik explores this immediacy by depicting a contrast to Connor's monotonous announcements, which seem to be playing in every television in New York. He contrasts it by depicting several different real New Yorkers who ignore Connor's announcements and interact with the television, ridiculing him.
Right you are, right on.
Many people now realize that another revolution has occurred in
Oh yeah, another one you've got up your sleeve, huh?
cybernetic age, society changed everything. Our problem is not how to produce, but how to
Another one
consume.
up your
Oh yes,
sleeve.
that's so true.
Said that our problem is not more power, it's the control of power. That's the name of the game. It's
But
not
what about my cockroach?
What's this guy over here? John, he's giving me a headache. Turn him off.
Yes.
Came in here to relax. Get rid of him. Turn it off. Yeah, get him off.
Because Manhattan is an island.
Paik smoothly transitions from these small scenes with special effects produced by the Paik/Abe synthesizer, dipping the imagery into different color variations and creating a visual cohesion between the transitions. We identify with the characters that ignore and bash Connor for his monotonous preaching and changing the channel for something more entertaining. God, he's giving me a headache too. I'm about to take it off. Paik critiques the objectification of the woman in mainstream cinema and what Mulvey calls as an erotic object for the viewer to project his fantasies. As he exhibits Mormon's bare legs apart from each other, a monitor covers what would be Mormon's vagina. Connor is in the monitor, which establishes his omnipresence as the network anchorman, relentless and everywhere.
Described as knowledge, but it's always information, true or false.
Paik intercuts all of this with Japanese commercials of Pepsi and Ye Ye, a humorous critique on capitalism's global influence with the appropriation of American products and culture, with sporadic flashes of the selling of New York, as well as the effectiveness of advertisements, which in fact is the medium of television. Dara Birnbaum called TV a potent weapon of influence on viewers that affects their way of being. TV Lab became an alternative for mainstream programming, which the station, WNET-TV/Channel 13, never truly valued, because it challenged the established rules and form of mainstream television, which, as Mulvey states, reflect the psyche of the patriarchal society which produces it.
There are signs that New York will gradually be able to reduce its crime problem. As it is, New York's crime rate ranks as only 16th in the nation. And as we've said, the New York police force is now larger than the Army of Denmark. Captain Edward Rogers, commander of the 9th Precinct, east of Broadway, reports that in his area, robberies and burglaries are down markedly from a year ago.
It was the Namjoon editing technique, which is you lay down one cut, and then you take another tape and you play it and you go in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Then you take another tape and you play it down and you go in, out, in, out.